Hi, you're watching Grandpa's Boxing Gym YouTube channel, and today I'm going to show you how you can wrap your hands and wrap somebody else's hands. Keep in mind, this is just the way that I wrap hands. Everybody has their own style. So if you want to learn how to wrap hands the way that I do it, keep on watching. Come on in. For those of you who are rolling your wraps at home, go ahead and start by just twisting both edges of the wrap and then proceeding to use one hand and the side of your leg to roll down. With your other hand, you are going to be straightening out the wrap so that there is no wrinkles or creases. For those of you who do have somewhere to roll your wraps, go ahead and use one edge of the wrap, slide it through the slit, and proceed to roll up. It is very important to keep the wrap flat when you are rolling it up. This will make it a lot easier when you are wrapping your hands. Now squeeze tight when pulling out, and let's get started. We are going to begin by making the padding. Use your thumb and your index finger to pinch one side of the wrap and hold it in place while you use your other hand to wrap around your four fingers. After going around a few times, you want to leave some of the wrap left to secure the padding. Slip off the padding and the side that has no wrap attached, pinch with your thumb and index finger again while using the rest of the wrap to wrap around and secure it in place. The padding is meant to protect your knuckles, so when securing the padding in place, it is very important to make sure that it is over your knuckles and not on top of your hand. Slide down the padding and make sure that it is protecting only the knuckles. With your second hand wrap, you are going to continue to wrap around the wrist several times. In boxing, it is very important to protect your wrist and your knuckles when wrapping your hands. After securing the wrist, we are going to begin to work our way out in from each finger, starting with the thumb, then around the pinky, over the top of the knuckle, around the wrist. Continue to do this for each finger, going around the finger, over the top, around the wrist. Around the finger, over the top, around the wrist. One more time, say it with me. Around the finger, over the top, and around the wrist. With the remainder of the wrapping, we're going to continue to go around the hand, making sure that everything is tucked in nice and neat. Finish off by wrapping around the knuckle a few more times and then tucking in the rest of your wrap underneath your hand. And don't forget, this is just the way that I wrap hands. Everybody has their own styles and preferences, so if you want to make some changes, be my guest. But always make sure your fingers are secured, there's enough support around your wrist, and the padding is protecting your knuckles. When wrapping somebody else's hands, keep in mind the size of their knuckle. The bigger the four, the bigger the padding will be to protect their knuckle. Once you have enough padding, place it on the knuckles and with the rest of the wrap, secure the padding in place. Then take the second hand wrap and begin to go around the wrist anywhere from 4 to 6 times. Working your way out in, make sure you go around each finger, then over the top, around the wrist, around the finger, over the top, around the wrist, around the finger, over the top, around the wrist, until you have secured each finger, including the thumb. It is very important to have your boxer open and close their hand each time you wrap around in order to make sure that it isn't too tight and it feels just right. When wrapping children, you may only need to use one wrap depending on the size of the child's hand. When making the padding for a child, go around your four fingers anywhere from 4 to 6 times, pull out the padding, and then go ahead and fold it in half. Place the padding over the knuckles and not on top of the hand. It is very important that you protect the boxer's knuckles. Once you have secured your boxer's padding, work your way down to the wrist, going around anywhere from 3 to 6 times. and then continue to proceed with the following instructions of securing each finger, working your way out in once again. Got it?
Yeah.